Okay, so I've basically knackered my back. I'm not quite sure what did it. I woke up funny one day, put my back into an awkward position when meditating, and then something popped. Unrelated to training, at least directly. It wasn't like a pushed form on deadlifts or anything ridiculous like that. In fact, it was following a deload of deadlifts. Which brings me to my next point. Yesterday, and the day I did it, I basically spent all day in bed, and the pain got worse as the day went on. When I got up, started moving, that's when it got better. So I think if you're suffering from a back injury, after the initial phase, you basically want to get out of bed as fast as possible. The faster you get out of bed, the faster the pain will go away. And then yeah, you just get on with your day like a normal person, hopefully. So now I'm going to do some stretches and I'll show you my rehabilitation process. It's nothing too complicated, borrowing from the work of Stuart McGill and a few other physiotherapy things I've found online. Here goes another pre-workout chat with you guys. For about 24 hours I couldn't properly move, and it seemed to be getting better with basic supplements like fish oil, whey protein, creatine, or the ones that I've outlined on my Instagram and Facebook fitness posts. And I guess I kind of leant on my neck funny, and then all the pain came shooting up from my back again. And now it seems pretty much localized to my trap, so my neck area. First, it felt like a spinal issue. Now it seems to be like some kind of muscular spasm. But not being a doctor and not being qualified, I couldn't tell you what it is. My plan for getting around this is to basically substitute some exercises. So today being my reverse pyramid training, RPT, deadlift workout, I'm going to try replacing it with a trap bar. See if I can put less pressure on my back. That hurts just as much. And then I'm probably going to have to swap deadlifts out for hip thrusts, but we'll see how we go. I've got overhead press done, but I suppose doing overhead press seated should be able to help my back as well. For Wednesday's workout, just bench, so I'll just limit my back involvement. For Friday's workout, it's squat switch, I'll have to swap to a leg press. Pretty straightforward substitutions so far. I'm glad that this didn't happen right before the meet. It really fucked up my game. But I've bounced back from an injury before. I'll do it again. See guys, this is why it's always a good idea to record yourself. As you can see from the recording, the bar's slightly lopsided. So when you record yourself, you know what mistakes you're making and what to correct next time. So yeah, start filming yourself, start filming your gym sessions, look at your form and correct it. Okay, trap bar didn't aggravate the injury. Well, that's good. Found a suitable replacement. I think that was 200 kilo before. I'm not sure how much this bar weighs, but I'm going to assume 20. I guess as long as I keep using this and I progress using this, then it doesn't really matter what the weight actually is, as long as it's increasing week to week, at least until I can switch back to a basic bar. One thing you generally might notice is that with a trap bar, I've been going beltless. This was an idea I got from Martin Birkin, since he can do a 700 deadlift as an actual beltless. Someone asked him, should you use the belt for hypertrophy purposes on his Patreon? And he referenced Greg Nuckols' article, Do You Really Need a Belt? And he made a distinction that Greg Nuckols is constantly injured, yet Birkin isn't. I think there may be something to that. I only started getting major back injuries when I started using a belt. Kind of ironic, right? So yeah, I have hope that this will help me. Okay, that went really well. I didn't have to decrease the weight as much as I thought. It's quite crazy thinking how much a seated overhead press activates your front delts more than a standing one. I didn't really notice the difference before now. I don't really like doing them seated. I prefer full body movements as opposed to isolation exercises, so either way, it's quite fun to switch it up a bit. Calf raises. I probably shouldn't be the one giving advice because my calves don't grow for shit, but one thing I found that does help, you do each rep paused, you stop the stretch reflex in the rest of your body. If you don't do it paused, you're practically not using your calves at all. It's mostly body momentum. Giving it a little bit of pause at the bottom and then performing the rep, and make sure it's your calves in the movement and not your body English. That makes sense. The reason I do them single leg is because of loading issues. Eventually you get so strong at calf raises, you have to load 200 kilo onto the press, and ain't nobody got time for that. So if it's single leg, instead of 200 kilo, then all you have to do is load 90 kilo. See what I mean? A lot more efficient. Okay, considering this was after a deload week, completely switched up exercise selection, and I've got a weird as fuck injury and I don't know what it is. All things being equal, that was a really good session. It felt really healthy. I feel better about myself. Things like this make me wonder, I may actually cut out for the high levels of powerlifting. Maybe I should just focus on gaining muscle in the safest way possible. Because I don't want to be injured constantly. I want to be strong. But to be in this constantly decrepit state where I'm not sure if I'm not sure. Yesterday I couldn't walk all day. Like, it took me until 9 PM to get out of bed. Now all of a sudden I'm repping out heavy-ish weights relative to my level. It's like, I don't want it to be a coin flip on whether or not I can move that day. I'm in it for fitness. Being strong for strong's sake, regardless of health, is fucking stupid, in my opinion. Yesterday I could have made a product for Geek Print instead of laying in bed all day, you know? But instead I just felt fucking mopey. I didn't bother doing anything. That's an entire day wasted, that's a product wasted, that's money I'm losing. What could you do with an extra 8 hours? What could you do with an extra 12 hours of awake time? So yeah, it does make me wonder whether or not I'm cut out for this. Or if maybe I should take a periodization approach and only train the power lifts when it comes to a contest. I'll probably rig up something like that. Regardless of what I may do with my training, one thing that I've done today, which I advise everyone to do if they're injured, is to basically switch up the scheme in which you measure progress. Easy to measure progress, right? Did you lift the same weight? Did you move up in weight? Did you move up in reps? And so on and so forth. However, when you're injured, you might not be able to do any of those things for fucking hell, a year? 2 years? So 2 years need to get back to, well, 2 years to get beyond what I was initially when I first aggravated my back. So, if you're going to be out for 24 months and not making any progress, it can be quite disheartening. You might even quit, end up spinning your wheels, the effort might go down, and because the effort's gone down, you don't get the results that you should. So in my opinion, what people should do when they're injured is switch to an exercise variation that doesn't give them any aggravation. And then you don't have PR to compare yourself to. It's like you're doing in a normal movement. I'm injured, didn't feel injured in there, I felt strong. And next week I'll feel even stronger when I go back at it. Okay, that's all for today guys. About to pick up some food from Tesco, deliver some items for Geek Print, and then work on some WCS and ICL stuff with Naomi. In the meantime, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Have you overcome any powerlifting injuries? Please leave a comment down below and explain to me how you overcame your injury. But most importantly,
and I'm gonna jam it into your head till you buy it!
Put that cookie down! Now!